Looking to save 30% on your electric bill? Call Yoder Metals in Scriven, Georgia today. Their metal roofing reflects heat, which keeps your thermostat and your electric bill down. And since their panels are backed by a strong 40-year manufacturer's warranty, you'll save every year for decades to come. Yoder Metals Roofing and Siding only offers American-made, first-grade quality metal. They're a family-owned business who pride themselves on customer service. For your free estimate, call Yoder Metals at 912-402-8022 or stop by their warehouse located at 76 Alberta Road in Scriven, Georgia. Yoder Metals.
Shop the end of the summer clearance sale now at Harris Ace Hardware. During September, buy any pair of Coastal Damar sunglasses at regular price and receive a free Yeti Rambler. And make sure you sign up for the Paint a Room sweepstakes at Harris Ace. The winner will receive enough paint and supplies to do one room. Sign up in the paint department. And Harris Ace Hardware will not be beat on price. They will price match any competitor's price on identical products. Save now during the Super September Summer Clearance Sale at Harris Ace Hardware in Jesup, Yolonia, and Hinesville.
Hello, my name is Chad Neesmith from Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup. At Neesmith, we have the biggest inventory of new and used vehicles around. We also have the best prices guaranteed. We know everyone wants the best vehicle at the best price. At Neesmith, we'll give you just that. We sell all makes and models from Lexuses, Nissans, BMWs, and of course all GM and domestic cars too. Best of all, if we don't have the vehicle on the lot you want, we can get it for you in just a day or two, tops. All we ask at Neesmith is before you buy to give us a chance to save you some money. We will have the best prices and give you the most for your trade guaranteed. So don't pay too much. Come and see us today and let us show you how we can get you into the vehicle you want at the lowest price guaranteed. Only at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup on Highway 341 towards New Brunswick, or visit us online at neesmithnow.com. That's neesmithnow.com or at 912-427-2045. There ain't nothing wrong with the right price.
Seasons change. Quality of service doesn't. For 75 years, First Franklin Financial has been serving the financial needs of your friends and neighbors. You can always depend on the caring staff to be there when you need them. Drop by and see your friendly Franklin folks at 1074 North Macon Street, or give them a call at 427-4237 or apply online at oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial Corporation, NMLSR number 141654. Georgia Residential Mortgage License number 5656.
Looking for some good, wholesome fun? Come to Your Turn Gaming for all your gaming needs. We offer Magic the Gathering, Force of Will, vintage video games, board games, and much more. Your Turn Gaming is open Tuesday through Thursday, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., and on Friday and Saturdays, 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. And don't forget to join us on Tuesdays for Cash Payout Bingo. For questions, call April at 559-2460. That's 559-2460.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Commissioners met Monday evening, and the hot topic under new business, a discussion of a proposal from Republic Services. As Chairman Mike Roberts has been in discussions with Republic, hoping to reach a deal with the company that will result in the company not hauling any coal ash into the county landfill. On Monday, in front of a packed county meeting room, Chairman Mike Roberts says that he's met with Drew Eisenhower, the area president of Republic Services, and traveled to Charlotte, North Carolina to take a tour of the company's facility and to meet with Eisenhower to discuss the proposal for Wayne County. Roberts says Eisenhower made an offer, but apparently one unacceptable for Wayne County residents. So Roberts says now Eisenhower's asked to make another proposal, but the county's in a wait-and-see period. As Mike Roberts stated last night, what do we have to lose? Here's Mike Roberts telling his story of his meeting with Eisenhower Monday evening at the county meeting.
So as we were going down this road here we all been going down, I went to Mr. Drew Eisenhower, who is the guy who makes the decisions. And I said, Drew, our community's tore to pieces. And there's nobody in our community who wants coal ash. Not one soul wants it. I said, you need to help us. Well, I was kind of on deaf ears for quite a while. And as time went, and Mr. Neesmith and his group made some statements that were listened to, and other things were said, and then that group and Mr. Eisenhower began to talk a little bit, and he came back to me one day and he said, Mike, what can I really do for you and the commission to help y'all out? I said, well, take coal ash off the table, first thing you can do. I said, but you need to help us out. You need to come to us. I don't like seeing the community tore to pieces all the time. I said, we even had some of our citizens talk hard to Chris and them's workers. And we worked on that in the paper. We worked on it to make some goodwill. It's not the workers' fault for going out there and working a job. They just out there working a job. You know, we said things, we had people say things to them in the community that was terrible. You need to quit out there. Well, I ain't gonna quit my job. I'm kind of feed my youngins. So we kind of got past all that, and we got to here. And Drew told me one day, and he said, will you come to Charlotte? I want you to see our operation, and I want some of my people to talk to you. So I loaded Bonnie up, told the commissioners, they were all good with it, so I went to Charlotte. Stayed a couple of days and listened to what they had to say. And so when I got ready to leave, he said, I'm going to put something together for y'all. I was so excited, I could hardly stand myself. He said, but it's going to cost you something. And I said, oh, Lord, that don't sound good. So on the way home, I told my wife, we were riding in the car, I said, honey, there may be something out there that takes away coal ash. She goes, that's great. I said, but it's going to cost us something. She said, that ain't great. And so I was the same way. I was afraid, happy and afraid. You ever been that way? I was happy, but I was afraid. So Mr. Eisenhower came to town, and he let me see some figures on a piece of paper. He wouldn't give me the paper. He said, this is a verbal. This is verbal for us to think about, and you go back and talk to your commissioners, and y'all think about it. Well, he didn't have to write the figures down for me because they were in my mind immediately. And I looked at him and I said, Mr. Eisenhower, it'll never work. I said, we're not gonna, it'll never happen. I can't. I said, I wouldn't even attempt to sell that. I said, it won't work. He said, well, y'all want coal ash gone, don't you? I said, yeah, everybody in the whole county wants coal ash gone. I said, but there's not very many people in this county who want us to raise their taxes. Not very many. Not all of them can afford for us to raise their taxes. And I said, and I'm not going to pitch raising taxes. And so he said, well, you don't think it'll go? And I said, no. And so he called me back over the weekend and said, will you let me pull those numbers off the table? What choice do I have? He said, well, I would like to take the numbers off the table. I'm working on 2 other things I think that's going to make your community very, very happy. And I was like, dude, we waited this long to wait a little longer. You know, I said, but raising taxes is not what I call a good idea. You know, for us to have to raise taxes, for you to stop coal ash, I mean, we would almost do anything to stop coal ash, but I'm not going to raise taxes on our people to where they can't hardly afford to survive. And I said, and really, and in doing that, you would be giving us you would not be giving us any services. We would give you money to not bring the coal ash, but we would not get any services. I said, I'm not going to go out there and tell you we're going to raise your taxes and not give you any services or nothing. And he said, just give me some time. He said, give me a couple weeks. I'm working on 2 really good things. I got to take it to corporate. So that's what I'm asking you tonight. Instead of us getting into what was his offer, how much was it, what's this and what's that, I'm asking you to let's just hold on a little longer and see what he brings.
And again, those comments from Mike Roberts last night at the County Commissioners meeting. So at the moment, no deal, no acceptable offer on the table from Republic, but Roberts and the Commissioners are hopeful that discussions will continue with Republic, which will result in the outcome that Wayne County residents are hopeful for, that is Republic not hauling coal ash into the county landfill. Other news from the meeting, Commissioners commended the work of the Emergency Management Agency and the power companies and all the volunteers who worked around the clock during last week's tropical storm. Commissioners Herschel Hires and others praised the employees, and County Administrator Luther Smart says a dinner is being planned to thank all those who worked so hard helping others during the storm. They said at 1.7 thousand Wayne County customers were without power, but the power was restored, and emergency personnel worked diligently to make certain that everyone was safe. Commissioners recognized the Recreation Department and its Director, Carl Rose, as the department received the Agency of the Year in District 2 at the recent GRPA meeting held here in Wayne County. 26 counties involved in District 2 Recreation, and Wayne County's department was honored as the Department of the Year for 2016. Rec Director Carl Rose, on hand at the meeting, thanked the Commissioners and County Administrator Luther Smart for all their cooperation and support of the department, and Rose thanked the many volunteers volunteer coaches help make the department a success. The board heard a presentation from Sean O'Quinn and Mike Malloy on the county's health insurance plan. O'Quinn stating that the county employees now offered a wellness plan. Programs like Lunch and Learn have been implemented for the county employees. The first will be held October 20th from 11:30 to 1 at the 911 Center. The topic, diabetes. The program will be hosted by the Wellness Committee. All county employees are invited. Chairman Mike Roberts commended Mike Malloy and Sean O'Quinn for the hard work they put into providing the county's health insurance. Roberts says recently he's not had one phone call regarding the health insurance for county employees. Commissioners voted Ralph Hickok as their legislative conference voting delegate at the leadership conference held by ACCG, and they approved the Wayne County Transit Drug and Alcohol Policy. And that's a look at your county commissioners meeting from Monday evening. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Communication is the key when it comes to business, especially your financial business. That's why Altamaha Federal Credit Union makes communication a priority, making banking easier for you. AFCU has money to lend, and it's easy to apply online or with a quick phone call. Your local credit union with open lines of communication. Altamaha Federal Credit Union, Jesup, Scriven, and Ludowici. Visit altamaha.org. Equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties for over 13 years. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
This is Charles Huffman at Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher insulation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have two locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sheridan today.
Wayne County Board of Education set to meet this afternoon at 6 p.m. for a work session. Items of business, student services, Odom Elementary School report, Scriven Elementary School report, a REACH event, information on fiscal year 2015 audit report under school board policies, reading and review, approval policies, Wayne County School System Emergency Plan. There's an executive session to discuss personnel, comments by the board members, comments by the superintendent of schools. All that's set for today at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. The Wayne Memorial Hospital blood drive is set for Wednesday, September 14th. That's tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. It'll be adjacent to the exterior entrance to the cafe at Wayne Memorial. Appointments can be made by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS or visiting the website redcrossblood.org and entering Wayne Memorial Hospital when prompted. Walk-ins are always welcome. Those donating will be given a chance to win a $25 gift card as a show of appreciation. Just one pint of blood can save up to 3 lives. Wayne Memorial Hospital, again, having the blood drive tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. This past Friday, September 9th, Sheriff John Carter states that members of the Jesup Wayne County Criminal Investigations Task Force investigated a case of a person reported missing. Deputies of the department, Georgia Department of Natural Resources, volunteers from the Wayne County Fire Department, the Wayne County Sheriff's Department, search and rescue team conducted the search of the area surrounding a residence on Old Scriven Road. Also, a helicopter from the Georgia DNR was brought in to assist in the search. Unfortunately, the search turned into a recovery operation where remains of a body were found in a pond nearby. The remains were turned over to the coroner and then sent to the GBI crime lab for an autopsy. Case is still under investigation. The body is believed to be that of 44-year-old Jeffrey Manning, who's been missing for 3 weeks. Manning's family contacted the Sheriff's Department about his disappearance. At this time, the Sheriff's Department states they cannot be certain if the body is that of Manning. They have to wait for the autopsy as the body was badly decomposed. Anyone with information pertaining to this incident has to contact the Sheriff's Department at 427-5970. Once again, the body's been sent to the GBI crime lab for the autopsy. At this time, there seems to be no signs of foul play. According to the Sheriff's Department report, the Manning family stated that Jeffrey Manning had some medical issues. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Communication is the key when it comes to business, especially your financial business. That's why Altamaha Federal Credit Union makes communication a priority, making banking easier for you. AFCU has money to lend, and it's easy to apply online or with a quick phone call. Your local credit union with open lines of communication. Altamaha Federal Credit Union, Jesup, Scriven, and Ludowici. Visit altamaha.org. Equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
When you have an accident, you, not the insurance company, chooses the body shop, and you only need one estimate. All you have to do is call Jerome Riles at B&C Collision Center in downtown Scriven to deal with the adjusters and insurance company. Whether it's a little ding or a major crash, that B&C Collision Center across from Wasden Cabinet Shop in Scriven deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. Call them at 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
Hi, this is Marcus Peden with Sonic Drive-In and inviting you for our quarter-pound Sonic cheeseburgers for $2 every Tuesday. And also come see us every night, Monday through Thursday from 5 to close for our boneless wings, buy one, get one free. Flavors ranging from garlic parmesan to the mild all the way up to the extreme heat with hot honey and pineapple habanero. And don't forget our $1.49 large iced coffees every morning on your morning drink stop. So take your Green Mountain coffee however you like it. Thank you and have a blessed day.
R&R Auto Sales on the Savannah Highway in Jesup invites everyone to their huge blowout sale. This Thursday through Saturday, they've teamed up with Altamaha Federal Credit Union to offer you the best deals and financing available. Come check out their great selection of low mileage pre-owned cars and trucks at low prices. Plus, R&R is Southeast Georgia's new and used coachman and primetime camper sales and service dealer. So don't miss this huge sale with great financing on site at R&R Auto Sales on the Savannah Highway in Jesup. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday only. R&R, we sell fun.
Final notes and news this Thursday. The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce has a business after hours. It's going to take place at Angel's Fine Dining in the Hidden Room, 146 South Macon Street in downtown Jesup. Admission for members is free, guests $10. Parking is encouraged in back of the Hidden Room door. You're going to ask to join in for fun and bring plenty of business cards. Register for door prizes and 50-50 cash drawing. Door prizes include two $25 gift cards to Angel's Fine Dining and two $25 gift cards to Gooey's Pizza. Again, it takes place Thursday, September 15th from 5 to 7 p.m. City of Odom getting ready for the 41st annual Odom Homecoming, held every year on the first Saturday in October. This year, Saturday, October 1st is the date. The parade begins that morning at 10 a.m. The parade Grand Marshal will be Odom Elementary's Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Crystal Madry. 10 by 10 vendor spaces are available for $50 each. Call Mrs. Sherry Dowling at 294-6825 to reserve a vendor space. T-shirts are also available for sale at the Odom City Hall or at Barber & Company for just $12 each. All sizes are available. Make plans now to attend the 41st Annual Odom Homecoming Celebration. To kick off the festivities, there will be a third annual Odom Homecoming 5K 1-mile walk and run on September 17th, this Saturday at the Odom Town Square, 300 East Railroad Street, Odom, Georgia. The 1-mile run and walk begins at 9, and the 5K race begins at 9:30 a.m. Registration and package pickup begins at 8 a.m. Entry fee is $20. T-shirts will be guaranteed to all pre-registered runners and will be available on race day. To sign up, call City Hall at 586-2211. Congressman Buddy Carter announces he'll have a representative from his congressional office in Jesup and Wayne County on Thursday, September 22nd, for anyone that needs assistance with the federal agency. Emmett Nolan will be available in Jesup, the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce that day from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. And then he'll be in Long County that same day from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Coastal Manor Day Break Building in Ludowici. Public invited to attend these office days provided by Congressman Buddy Carter. And the 18th Annual Lean Todd Memorial Rodeo dates have been set. It's going to take place Friday and Saturday, October 14th and 15th. Performances nightly at 8 p.m. Gospel sing at 6:30. Cowboy Church at 7:30. Takes place at TNT Arena, Hortense Road in Scriven, Georgia. Again, the admission will be adults $10, kids $7. Under 6 will be admitted free. The dates, once again, Friday and Saturday, October 14th and 15th. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
When further treatment is